Welcome to the recap on disaster recovery, business continuity, and cybersecurity. As we've seen through the readings and through some of the writings that you've done, some of the research you've done, cybersecurity and really the protection of the hospital infrastructure and its data is of paramount importance. Not only do organizations have to have some sort of data recovery plan in place and business continuity plan in place, but they also have to be very aware of not only things going down because of natural disasters, but because of man-made disasters. And by that I mean either employees walking off with information, leaving things unsecure, or of course phishing and hacking and malware from sources. One of the things that I did note in your discussions and papers is that you did see that PHI is much more than just protected health information of a person's name or of a person's diagnosis, that it really is a very data-rich record that includes a lot of financial information, social security numbers, and really things that patients, or people I should say, can't readily erase. I mean, you lose your Visa or your MasterCard at a restaurant, you can always call up and cancel it and go on. You might have one thing happen to you on your credit report, but it's something that you can easily go through and take care of. But when a thief has all of your pertinent information, it makes it much more challenging. A little fact that one of you shared with me is that PHI and the provisions that cover PHI actually extend to 50 years after the person is deceased. And I personally didn't know that, so that's pretty interesting. I knew that there was going to be some protections after death, but I didn't know it was actually going to be extended 50 years. And as we go into other topics like population health, we'll talk about the PHI, and you probably have already seen the lecture about how PHI is stripped of some patient identifying characteristics so that people can actually take that data and pull it together and stratify it and take people as populations based upon similarities or even differences in order to do research or to be able to come up with some conclusions or about a specific population problem like an opioid epidemic or something like that. With cybersecurity, it's really interesting because a lot of the things that the financial marketplace does, it really is something that needs to be done in healthcare, but it has been such a lower priority. We seem to be very, very fixated on patient care, not realizing that the data that we produce is so rich in information and such a certainly a target for people who are looking to use it for ill will. So I'm glad you enjoyed the module. I feel that you've learned quite a bit in cybersecurity and protected health information, how it runs deeper than just PHI, that hospitals are actually protecting their infrastructure and their systems. It's not just the clinical data, but it's also their systems, their financials, the whole lot really. And moving into the next portion of this course, or the last couple of weeks of this course, we're going to see more about how that data is dispersed and how it's utilized so that protecting it is even more important than ever. Thank you so much, and I hope that you're enjoying this and learning from it, and I look forward to talking to you soon.